Bitcoin holds above $19,000, Ethereum sinks below $1,300. India to lead drive for global crypto regulations to bust money laundering. Celo protocol Moola market loses over $10 million in market manipulation attack. Israel Ministry of Finance stock exchange to test use of digital state bonds. India ranks third in the world in terms of Web3 workforce size. Hello and welcome to 3.0 TV. I am Vishakha Thakur. Crypto markets were trading low on Wednesday and continue to trade in a consolidation mode as investors wary of Fed over-tightening and recession. But coin continued to hold above the $19,000 level. Manoj Dhara joins us to explain how the global cryptocurrency market is performing today. Over to you, Manoj.
Hello and welcome to 3.0 TV. This is Manoj Dhara. So cryptocurrency markets were trading lower on Wednesday and continued to trade in a consolidated mode as investors wary of the Fed over-tightening and the recession fears. So Bitcoin continued to hold above the $19,000 level mark. Market participants believe that the US Federal Reserve will almost certainly raise the interest rates again in November in the rate setting meeting. But the focus now shifts to the outlook on the rates as far as the next meeting is concerned, which is scheduled to be held in December. IC15 index of cryptocurrency was trading lower by 1.5% at 27,596 points. So, analysts believe that the hawkish stance can result in a crypto crash going forward, while the World Bank claims that the global economy will face a recession in 2023. The futures market jumped as traders evaluated opportunities for earnings growth ahead of the anticipated interest rates. So this is actually a big concern in the market, and that's what is causing a downward slide in the cryptocurrency market. Nasdaq future rose on Wednesday after posting a second straight day of gains. So futures tied to the Nasdaq 100 added 0.4%, S&P 500 gained 0.3%, and Dow Jones Industrial Average futures advanced 44 points or 0.1%. So Bitcoin was trading at $19,232, down 1.6%. So study of the BMC's Global Bitcoin Mining Data Review for the Q3 2022 has explained that the global Bitcoin mining consumes only 0.16% of the world's energy production. And this is something which is keep an eye on this number, because there was a broader concern as far as Bitcoin mining and the impact on the power consumption is concerned. Ethereum, the second largest crypto, was down by 1.7%, was trading at $1,302. So after the success of implementation of the merge, Ethereum core developers had unveiled Shandong and the testnet for the blockchain network's Shanghai upgrade. The Shanghai upgrade is projected to happen in 2023. This upgrade introduces a chance to Ethereum virtual machine, the technology that executes smart contracts, stakes Ether withdrawal, and the low gas fields will be a part of the next critical improvements, analysts believe. If we talk about the other altcoins, on my left is Binance BNB, which was down by 0.6%, trading at $272. Solana Sol was down by 2.2% and trading at $30. Avalanche AVAX was trading at $15.5, down by 3%. Cardano's ADA token was down by 2.5%, trading at $0.35. Doge, the popular meme coin, was trading down by 0.07% at $0.059. Shiba Inu was trading down by 1.5%. Ripple's XRP token was at $0.45, down 2.7%. So, Ripple NFT developer community continues to invest in NFT market segment of the crypto space. Keep an eye on this news in the late September meeting which was actually in a report which has actually highlighted Ripple has announced a $250 million fund to support tokenization innovation that will enable the creation of functional Ripple NFTs on the XRPL in areas such as real estate, media, carbon credits, and more. Next on the list is Polkadot, was down by 0.8% at $6. Polygon Matic was, however, trading higher by 1% at $0.86.
Thank you, Manoj, for this in-depth market analysis. And now back to the headlines. India's Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has indicated the nation will use its looming presidency of the G20 group of nations to push for multilateral regulation of cryptocurrency. Speaking during a visit to the US this week, Sitharaman said India hopes to lead an assessment of work on digital money already undertaken by other G20 members, the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund, and then develop a regulatory framework to control use of cryptocurrencies and other digital assets. Sitharaman said multilateral regulation is desirable because she and other G20 members are aware of cryptocurrency being used to launder money and facilitate the global trade in illicit drugs. The G20 group changes presidency each year, and the nation chosen to host its summit typically tries to champion issues that are both global priorities and locally relevant. Indonesia is the current G20 president. India takes over the presidency from December 1. Celo-based lending and borrowing protocol Moola market saw over $10 million worth of tokens stolen and later returned this morning after a market manipulation attack. The exploit was the second of its kind in the last few weeks, with the attackers manipulating the prices of Moola's native MOO tokens to borrow collateral against their positions, effectively draining the protocol. The attacker borrowed a large amount of CUSD and CEUR, two Celo-based stablecoins pegged to US dollar and euro respectively, and CELO from the protocol using MOO as collateral, effectively draining the protocol of its funds. Trading on the platform was stopped at that time. Developers said they contacted law enforcement shortly after discovering the issue. A while later, an individual identifying as the attacker reached out to the team confirming their involvement. Moola said it was then able to negotiate with the attacker. As of now, Moola recovered over 93% of the stolen funds some 12 hours after the incident. The Israeli Ministry of Finance's Office of the Accountant General and Tel Aviv Stock Exchange are preparing to test out using digital state bonds. The two have established a joint team to pilot the clearing of the bonds on a new blockchain technology-backed platform for the trading of digital assets, according to a statement on Wednesday. The test will look at how blockchain technology can streamline processes, reduce costs, shorten the duration of issuance and clearing of state bonds, improve transparency and mitigate risks. Israeli startup and blockchain infrastructure company Fireblocks and multi-cloud service provider VMware will assist with the study. The latter's blockchain technology was used in the Bank of Israel's trial issuance of a digital shekel earlier this year. According to a new study published by the National Association of Software and Services Companies, a non-profit organization in India with over 3,000 members, the country currently possesses 11% of the world's Web3 talent. The figure makes India the world's third largest regarding its Web3 workforce, employing nearly 75,000 blockchain professionals today. Furthermore, the industry group expects the talent pool to grow by over 120% within the next 2 years. India is also home to 450 Web3 startups, 4 of which are unicorn companies. Through April 2022, the Indian Web3 ecosystem has raised $1.3 billion in funding. Moreover, over 60% of Indian Web3 startups have expanded their footprints outside the country. The vast majority of the firms listed in the study are building applications in decentralized finance, gaming, non-fungible token, marketplaces, metaverses, decentralized communities, on-chain coordination mechanisms, and so on. Within the next few years, NASSCOM remains optimistic about Web3's growth outlook in the country, stating that it expects the number of Indian internet users to increase by 150 million and 5G users in India to increase to 500 million. And now let's go to Ruchi to get an update on the 3 buzzing stocks of the day.
The newly launched Aptos token is down 40.5% in this week after dropping more than a third of its value since the platform captured the first trade at $13.73. The token has crashed drastically a day after launch as investors remain wary of the network's widely panned mainnet rollout. Aptos' new Layer 1 blockchain launched on Monday was widely panned for its opaque tokenomics, inconsistent communications network, and a significantly lower transaction throughout the network. Aptos did eventually release tokenomics for the APT cryptocurrency, but the reveal attracted even more criticism for the high allocation to developers and private investors. The token is trading down by 5% at around $8. After the success of the implemented merge event, Ethereum core developers at Ethereum had unveiled Shandong, the testnet for the blockchain network's Shanghai upgrade. The Shanghai upgrade is projected to happen in 2023. This upgrade introduces a change to Ethereum virtual machine, the technology that executes smart contracts. Staked Ether withdrawals and lower gas fees will be a part of the next critical improvements. The price of Quant Network eyes a sharp reversal after an impressive 450% rally in the past 4 months. As of October 17, the Quant Network's DAA reached an all-time high of 10,949, up from around 5,850 4 months ago, data from Sentiment shows. The DAA readings dropped sharply in the past 2 days, reaching nearly 6,800 on October 19. Whale count has also started dropping on October 16, a day before QNT's price and DAA topped out. Meanwhile, addresses holding between 1,000 QNT and 10,000 QNT tokens also fell, suggesting that the plunge in the 100 to 1,000 QNT cohort was due to token distribution. Quant was trading at $185.17, down by 6.76% in the last 7 days, with a $2 billion market capitalization.
Thank you, Ruchi. Well, that's all in today's special bulletin. This is me, Vishakha, signing off. For more such updates, please like, share and subscribe to 3.0 TV.